Good afternoon, people. How are you doing? It's Anthony here. Before I get into the topic of today's conversation in this mild drizzly rain in Manchester, I just want to say thanks, guys, to those people who liked my page on Facebook, Regulus Blue Star. It's important that you like it so you can keep up to date with what I'm doing. Those people who subscribe to me on YouTube, thank you. I've got a family page called the Bradley Bunch, and I want to say that I've been getting quite a lot of subscriptions on there, so thanks, guys. I want to make you aware of, though, because I'm putting this video on that page, that most of my stuff relating to personal development and truth, and well-being is going to be at the Regulus Blue Star at YouTube. But anyway, it means the world to me. Keep subscribing, keep liking and sharing. I want to keep it short and snappy today because it's a bit nippy and the weather's not fantastic. But guys, the importance of being able to say no to people and to practice saying no, and also about the qualitative things which enable your no's to become a lot more affirmative. It sounds funny, that affirmative, because that's a quality associated with yes. Hell yeah. Can we make our no's hell no's? Can we make our no's timeless? Because this is what we're talking about. No to now, with a little W on, because yeses are often the end product of a whole world full of bullshit resting on your shoulders about, if I was to say yes now, or if I was to say no now, what might the consequences be? This is all the cognitive process going on, which is about a conditioned mind based upon some sort of hierarchical linear thinking of people who are passing down the buck, the chain of command, which is weakening humanity and planet Earth. Okay? We need to get more in touch with our inner self through meditation, through introspection, to develop intuition, which enables us to become timeless. It enables us to come away from the guilt of the past, which shadows our capacity to make qualitative and big decisions based upon nowness, based upon our capacity to analyse a great deal of information which is free from fear, anxiety, regret, depression, or the potential of you losing little bits of favours that you get from being a yes man in yes organisations. Okay? Is it really worth sacrificing those personal things of yours, your personal beliefs and values, or even sacrificing the time it takes to build the right relationship with your wife and kids? Or even sacrificing the health, which you might be sacrificing right now for financial attainment, for glory, for conquest. Okay, it's being able to say no enough times based upon what feels right to you, where you get to the biggest, most orgasmic yes that you can ever fucking possibly conceive of, where it's you're able to be you 24/7, completely coherent, completely congruent, doing and working with the people whose value systems are aligned with yours, where you can co-create and play and be not successful, be significant to all members of society, to all family members, where you're creating legacy for you, your children, for society, where the no comes from a place inside. It can be the gut, it can be the heart, because we're talking about now a discipline which has been trained and perfected by samurai. One of the principles of Bushido is warriors going out there seeking to practice compassion and putting themselves in situations which can be sticky, where they often can be rejected or even rejected because of their actions about what is moral and what is not moral. These are things which are installed inside you. There's no need to go in any courses. The only thing that needs to be done is a process of unlearning, where you're unlocking your true power. You're coming from deep within a potent place, and you can say no, and you can do it in a compassionate way, which is non-judgmental, which tells that person, okay, I'm dealing with somebody here who I'm truly believing And if that person values you in your organisation or family, they're going to still want to be part of your gang. Yeah? And the no comes through, the increased capacity to say no comes through. I'm just shivering here, sorry for the shaky camera because it's a bit nippy. It comes from that place inside. It comes from developmental and deliberate mindfulness based stress reduction, which is one of my services, thankfully. So guys, I'll wrap it up there. It's a short and sweet video, but please do check out my website, regulusbluestar.com. I work with people on a one-to-one basis in the flesh, but also on Skype. And if you read about my I am method, I am, yeah, it's a method of helping people get to their true sense of self, their true sense of power, as well as getting advice and guidance, and it being a structured relationship for growth and development, which can also be sometimes a bit challenging, but that's what I do. So check me out if you want to find out more about my stuff. But stay strong, stay real, practice your no's. And it's funny how people can easily say no to the children and to people that seem to be underneath them with less power, but when it comes to people above them, we're talking fictional here in terms of hierarchical, we've got a country here, council leaders, really important, intelligent people who are just passing the buck, not good enough anymore. You can't sell your own community out, you can't sell your own family out, it just doesn't work. So anyway guys, I'll speak to you later, have a lovely day, all the best, peace and light.